Hi guys, welcome back to TedRedwood Gaming. Today is Season 6, Episode 2 of FCOS in Football Manager 2018, and it's the second leg of the third round of Europa League qualifying. Bit of a tough one with Anderlecht. So I've carried straight on from Episode 1 of this season, in that the last game we played was Canberra. Obviously we played Anderlecht before that, 1-0 win away from home. It was a pristine performance. Cannot moan about that in the slightest. Followed that up with a 6-2 win against Canberra in our first league game. Today I'm probably just going to jog Ajax on. I don't know how the fourth round will go, if we even get to the fourth round. Let's cross our fingers there in terms of where it'll appear in the schedule. So for now I'll just play this and see what happens. But I don't want to drag things out too much if I don't have to. So nothing to report between episodes apart from the fact that Michael Marta has now signed up to a long-term deal. He's on for another 3 years and then a potential 2 more if I want to trigger it. He's on about £1,000 more a week than he was, but he's pretty good now, isn't he? So I can't really moan about that. Surprisingly, there's little else that's changed. Very little in the way of injuries. I did just see that Angel Maza, he's a new signing. You haven't met him before. He's one of the screw-up ones, unfortunately. He's not bad and he's 19, but if he was 2 years younger, I'd be like, yes, bring him on board. But 4-star potential now I don't feel like is that great, but maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm just overrating how good our players currently are. He's wanted by Murcia and Mirandes, so I'm actually going to offer him out for loan because he is fine. I think he needs some first team playing time. So let's just see if there are any takers on wages and we'll see what happens from there. In terms of the team against Anderlecht today, it's the same as what it was against Canberra, I believe. I don't think I've changed anything. So it's Moose in goal, Birmingham, Ives, Cohen, Vasquez at the back, Van Buren and Keenan in the middle, Sonner and Silver on the wings, and Kane and Marta up front. I've lied because Moose has had to come in because Dino Lindau, our new keeper we signed, who played against Canberra, he is obviously not eligible to play in Europe yet, so we're sort of alternating between him and Moose. Obviously I've got a few more subs that aren't on the bench just because I like to not muck around with them. Between games I like to know who my bench is, so that's fine. I'm probably going to have to release one of these keepers at some point because they're all unregistered. Wait, it's not even that he's unregistered, he's ineligible, so he's not even going to be able to play this year. Oh, what a nightmare. Oh dear. Yeah, we've got a few potential loan things going on in the team, so we will just crack on and see what happens. Oh, wanted by Everton. Wanted by Betis, yes. We're still carrying on with the summer of discontent, unfortunately. Selected 5 outside the match squad, yeah, I know. So a couple of the issues I still face are around keeping players. Obviously Kane, his contract is up in less than a season, and I want you to pick up where you left off. He's going to end up going on a free. The other option is I'd just sell him for ridiculously below his value because Real Betis, for example, are coming in for him. I can't get him to offer more than $1 million, even with like a potential future sell-on fee. I guess this is where we had Sean Kelly and he was signed on for like 3 more years and we got a good like $4 million out of him. Olarte was a long-term one. We got 4.5 out of him, but because Darren Kane's up in a season, I don't think we're going to get that money. But he's easily the best we've had by far, so it seems ridiculous that we're only going to get about $1 million from him if we sell him. I know future sell-on fees, especially if we have it that low and he goes for like 10 million, we could get another 4 out of that. So that's what I'm trying to weigh up at the moment, but it's difficult. The bright side is we do have a ready-made replacement in Gretarsson, who needs some game time. But I would almost rather just lose him for free and just have as many good strikers as possible because you don't know when you're going to need them during a season. I guess if we could push for that, I know it's just such a huge ask. I don't know, last season the league was just ridiculous. But if we can push for the title with Darren Kane and lose him on a free and get the title, then I think that's a good deal, to be honest. We do have a highlight though, hopefully it's ours at last. Vasquez to Keane on the edge of the box, who holds up nicely. Van Buren and Vasquez all playing around nicely between them. Keane gives it to Silva, who I don't think that was a penalty, personally. That was just a tackle on Silva. Looked fine. Darren Kane wants it. I'm going to let Darren Kane have it because he's our penalty taker. I think he's missed 1 in 3 full seasons. Cue him missing a really important one against Anderlecht, which he doesn't. He sticks it away. And you got to say, we're now in the driving seat. We got the away goal, we got the home goal. Admittedly, Anderlecht's job is pretty much the same as what it was. They score 2 and they're through. So that's what they're looking for in the first place. So it hasn't changed too much for them. But one more for us. And I still panic about the away goals. That's the stupid thing. But you never know. I think things are looking positive though. They only had that one highlight while I was babbling like a fool. I'm very happy. Keep it up. No one cares. Whatever. I think team talks are a bit overrated sometimes. If we've looked comfortable just over these 2 legs, they haven't really created anything. I'm wondering if it's. Oh, hold on. They've got a corner now. Can we clear it? We do clear it, and no one fancies getting on the end of it, which is unfortunate. Okay, they're sort of just going to spread it around a bit. We clear it. I'll come back to my point in a second. It's kind of messy. We've cleared it a few times. We're not getting it far. Anderlecht now do get it into the middle and do get a goal. And all of a sudden, you start to panic a bit. It's not really what I want to be. We're a goal from them and we're out. It's ridiculous, considering how good we've been. Yeah, one of the things I was thinking about them and us in general and Os. And there's a couple of players I've obviously seen from Feyenoord and Ajax go elsewhere for 5 million or so, and they're just ridiculously good. But I'm wondering if the Eredivisie just falls into that category of they just can't keep hold of their good players. Even the better teams can't do it. And I guess we see that with Ajax in real life. But maybe it's happening to Anderlecht and teams in Belgium as well, which is why maybe Marta's stuck one at the near post. It's 3-1. They need another 2 goals now, so hopefully we can just keep them out from now on. Yeah, I wonder if all the teams are sort of in a sort of transitional period at all times. Like they're playing players that are just about good enough for the division because they're young enough with the potential to be like ridiculous. They never get to that level because after one season, teams just snap them up. And we've seen it with our own players. I'm just wondering if that's happening elsewhere in FM18 a lot more. I can't say I've noticed it in previous ones, but in this one it's so hard to keep your players, I found. Poppy is now eating her dinner during a video recording. That is terrible keeping. Kane steals in with a header at the front post. And I think we can now make some changes. Anderlecht need to score 3 to progress. So yeah, let's crack on. Right, so we brought on Gretterson for Kane. We brought on Apai for Sonna. And we brought on Van der Linden for Birmingham, who are struggling, and then switched him and Vasquez over on the fullbacks. Gretterson for Kane is probably going to be a really popular and regular substitution this season. For obvious reasons, we are not going to keep hold of Kane, quite honestly. Whatever happens, unless we sensationally win something this year and I can sign him up at the end of the season, but as if no one's going to get him on a pre-contract before that. It's gutting. It is gutting. Gretterson scores now. There's some more terrible keeping, and Gretterson gets on the score sheet. He's trying to make it clear that I'm not going to miss Kane at all. Oh, ground stuff. Oh, my word. So we are expanding the ground. It's going to take 10 months, and that's from the end of the season, so I guess sometime around January or something like that, maybe a bit earlier. Yeah, it's going up to like 7,000 seats from... Actually, no, Poppy, stay here, because she's just been barking, which is why I closed the door in the first place. Don't let her trick me like that again. Stay here. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah, we're expanding 7,000 from 4,700, so we are ground sharing elsewhere currently, and I think I've got a 7,000 stadium, because unless that was just the capacity of 7,000 on the dot, which would have been a little strange. But yeah, we dominated, so switching between points massively. So obviously we just set gate receipts record against Canberra, and I assume that'll be a similar story here. Maybe not. But yeah, we win in the third qualifying round. Today's result sees us through. Tell you what, I'm going to just take this for once, because I've started to not take them, and it's not really... Darren Cameron's outstanding, yeah. I hardly ever take them anymore. I used to take all of them apart from the ones on camera. Now I just don't. Who are these people? Segunda Division, Canberra, squad rotation, offering wages. Oh, Murcia or Canberra? You've got 2.5 stars. You've got 2.5 stars. Oh, dearie me. I have to figure this out. Hold on. I should probably just go for one who's a first team regular, shouldn't I? I don't mind the Canberra one, because at least they're in our division and I can see it. But yeah, I'd rather send him to somewhere where he's more likely to play. Not, I don't know if he's ever going to make it here, but you never know. Right, I'm just kind of now waiting on. Oh, there you go. Attendance broken, 7,000. Newgate receipts record 110. Whoop whoop. Our previous one was 60k. It's quick, boys. That was last season for some strange reason. Yeah, he was someone on my shortlist. Yeah, I just kind of want to hang on to see when the draw is. But I've honestly got no idea. And these subs I can't have as available because of how the Dutch league works. So I'll come back to you in a second when I know what's going on. Okay, as if by magic, I give Poppy a stroke and here they are. Oh my word. It's today. SCOs have not been seeded in the draw and will play against one of 7 teams, including AC Milan, Spartak Moscow, Rosenborg, Partizan Belgrade. Is that all? Only 7 teams? Oh my word. I don't really understand. Where are we? This is all very confusing. I'm just going to click through a bit and see what kind of teams come out. Guimares, Young Boys. I'm not enjoying these teams. Maccabi Tel Aviv, Malmo, Braga. At least Braga have gone. Please not Milan. Okay, good. Milan aren't in it. Final we couldn't get anyway. Rangers I wouldn't enjoy. Schalke, good. So they're both gone. Victoria Pilsen, Dundalk. They're doing alright then, Dundalk. Ludogorets have gone. AEK have gone. I don't know who we can possibly draw, but this is looking good at the moment. I'll take you, whoever you are. I don't know who we can draw. This is so stupid. Betis, not Betis. St Etienne, I wouldn't want them. Randers, Stoke, all good. This is looking good. I'm enjoying it. Infield against Bate. I don't know who we can draw. I think we can draw any one of these teams. Group 1 unseeded teams. Oh, is it one of these 3? Oh no. I tell you what. If it's only one of those 3, I'm pretty happy with that. It can be Rosenborg or Partizan. FCOS, Partizan, Belgrade, I assume it is. Yeah, I assume that's the Serbian for Belgrade. Okay, I think, considering they don't have any players, I think that's probably as good a draw as we could possibly get, to be completely honest. Some of those teams that were appearing, like AC Milan, no interest in that. I've got no idea how to base their season at all. Previous season, Champions League, they got through the Europa qualifying. Zilna, are they Lithuanian? Slovakian. Shows what I know, pathetic. But last couple seasons, I mean, they went out on away goals to Young Boys a couple seasons ago, but they haven't been pulling up trees in the Europa League group stages. They've beaten PAOK, and that's really it, to be honest. So I'm not really, I don't feel frightened. Maybe I should be. Let's see when that is. Well, okay, it's straight after Ajax, so the game's coming real thick and fast at the start of this season, which is not fantastic, especially for my recording. I might be able to fit this in tonight before my wife gets home, but probably not. I need to get some stuff done, but we'll see. But that'll be the next episode. I will just do a double for that one. I know it's probably quite boring, but considering it's our first time in Europe, I'm enjoying it and really think you should see it. So that'll be the next one. I'm going to skip past Ajax and I'll skip past Vitesse during the recording. But if you've enjoyed that, please do smash a like, comment, subscribe. Give me some ideas on how the hell I'm going to keep my players, because I just don't know what to do. Let me know if you're having the same sort of problems if you're a smaller team. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.